So good day everyone, this is Christine and today I am going to discuss what Toastmaster is, the roles and responsibilities of Toastmaster, the importance of Toastmaster, and also I am going to discuss the what does Toastmaster do. Okay, so let's move on to. So what is Toastmaster? So a Toastmaster is the host and leader of a speaking program or event. So they are responsible for guiding the flow of the session, introducing speakers, and ensuring that everything runs smoothly. The Toastmasters connect each part of the program, making it organized and easy for the audience to follow. Okay, so when we say a Toastmaster, guys, so basically, this is the one who in charge of the whole program. Okay, for example, like in a school event, so makita nato permir na there's always a host, right? So the one guys that holding a mic and guiding everything, so that's similar to a Toastmaster. So kanang they are the one who tells us what's happening next, and sila po na mag-introduce sa mga speakers and make sure that everything is dili siya gubot. Okay, so without the Toastmaster, so kung mura siya walay kanang direction ang program, so makahatag siya negative impact sa program. Okay, so the Toastmaster, guys, is the one who keeps everything organized and clear. Okay, and next is the roles and responsibilities. So the Toastmaster has several roles and responsibilities. They prepare and plan the program flow, coordinate with speakers and participants, and manage the time for each part of the session. They also ensure that the audience stays engaged and that the program runs in an organized and smooth manner. Okay, so the Toastmaster guys is dili lang kay speaker na siya. They actually prepare kanang everything before the program starts. For example, they kanang decide the orders of speaker, how long each part of will be nana, so and what comes next. So they also kanang manage sa mga they also manage sa kanang time bitaw kay dili siya pwede nga kanang sobra ra pud siya kataas and sobra ra pud siya ka mubo ang program. Okay, so and of course we make sure guys that the audience is dili sila mo-bored. Okay, mabantay nato, like for example ng mga events sa school is kanang radyo uban nga like maghatag sila kay mga jokes nana. So mo na siya. The next is, what does Toastmaster do? So a Toastmaster opens and closes the program, introduces speakers and activities, and guides the transition between each part of the session. They maintain order and keep the energy of the program active by engaging with the audience throughout the event. So during the program, guys, so the Toastmaster is always present na sila. Okay, so they start the program like for example, mana sila, good morning everyone, good afternoon, so then after they introduce the speakers one by one, and after one part ends, so sila po na balik mag-speak so to guide us kung unsay sunod nga flow or unsay sunod nga part. So mao na siya ang mao na silang mga kuan sa mga Toastmaster. And also we're going to discuss the importance of the Toastmaster, guys. So the importance of Toastmaster, so this also plays an important role in developing confidence, communication, and leadership skills. They help create a structured and positive environment where speakers can perform effectively. Their presence ensures that the program is organized, meaningful, and successful to both the participants and the audience. Okay, so the Toastmaster, guys, is very important thing siya because they help make the whole program successful. For example, if ang host, guys, is confident siya and organized kayo iyang pagkuhan, so mas enjoyable or mas engaging kayo ang event, diba? If boring naman, so pati, diba? So but if dili siya prepared ang kuan, mura siya makakab siya kanang gubot food and boring sa mga audience so their presence, guys, is ensures that the event is successful for both participants and also the audience. And that's all, guys. Thank you for listening.
meaningful gathering, may I request everyone to please stand for the opening prayer.
Please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Thank you, and please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's seminar on Caring Beyond Service, Mental Health Awareness and Hospitality. We are honored to have you here as we explore how caring for mental health is just as important as caring for our guests. Raise your hand if you've ever worked in hospitality or customer service.
Now, keep your hands raised if you ever felt stressed at work. Look around, you're not alone. That's why today's theme matters.
So in hospitality, service is our heartbeat. But beyond service lies something deeper, caring for the well-being of those who serve. Today, we highlight mental health awareness because a healthy team means a stronger, more compassionate industry.
So, when you hear the word hospitality, shout out the first word that comes to your mind.
Stress,
Challenging.
exhausting.
Excellent.
Notice how many of those words are about stress, and stress includes mental health. So before we introduce the first speaker, let us ask someone from the audience first.
Okay, let us ask Miss. What's your name, please?
I'm Christine.
Okay, Christine, please stand up. Okay, on a scale 1 to 5. 1 being calm and 5 is very stressed. How do you feel today?
On a scale 1 to 5, I'd say 5 because because today I'm feeling nervous and also a little bit.
Thank you, Miss Christine. Please listen.
This quick check reminds us that stress is real and visible, and Speaker 1 will share how it affects hospitality workers. Let's have the first speaker, completed on-the-job training at the hotel front office, handling guest check-ins, reservations, and customer inquiries. Gained hands-on experience in dealing with different types of guests, including those under stress or with special concerns. Demonstrated strong communication and problem-solving skills in fast-paced service environments. Participated in workplace discussions on employee well-being and stress management. And known for maintaining professionalism while showing empathy and understanding towards guests and co-workers. Let's welcome Mr. Nick Chrysler Gutierrez. Let's have a round of applause, please.
Well, thank you very much for that pleasing introduction. So, good morning, how are you all? In hospitality, we often say that service is at the heart of what we do. We welcome guests, anticipate their needs, and create experiences that leave lasting impressions. But today, I want us to reflect on something deeper, something beyond service. The theme before us, caring beyond service, mental health awareness in hospitality, reminds us that true hospitality begins not only with how we treat our guests, but also with how we care for ourselves and each other. Hospitality is a demanding industry. Long hours, emotional labor, and a constant expectation to smile and serve can take a toll on our mental health. Yet, mental well-being is often overlooked, hidden behind the polished professionalism we show to the world. Caring beyond services means recognizing that our colleagues, our teams, and even ourselves are human beings. First, people who may carry stress, anxiety, or burn out beneath the surface. It means creating workplaces where empathy is not just extended to guests, but also to the staff. Hospitality is not only about serving others. It is about building communities of care. By embracing mental health awareness, we remind ourselves that service is not sustainable without compassion for the people who deliver. let us commit to caring beyond service. Because when we care for our teams, we elevate our industry. And when we elevate our industry, we create a world where hospitality is not just about service, it is about humanity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, first speaker. Thank you, Mr. Gutierrez, for reminding us that behind every smile and hospitality, there may be hidden struggles. Caring beyond service means looking after the people who make service possible.
Alright, raise your hand if you think mental health support should be part of staff training in hotels and restaurants.
Clearly, many of us agree. Speaker 2 will show us practical ways to make this happen. Let us introduce the second speaker. Completed on the job training, OJT in the housekeeping and guest relation department. Experience in maintaining room standard while managing time, pressure, and workload demands. Assisted in guest requests and coordinated with different departures to ensure quality service. Attended seminars, workshops related to mental health awareness and workplace wellness. Advocate for a supportive work environment by promoting teamwork, open communication, and emotional awareness. Let us all welcome Ms. Juanita Soriano Eno. Please allow the applause.
Thank you for your warm greetings. So, caring beyond service, mental health awareness and hospitality. So, stress, it will come up in our mind. What is stress? So stress is something we all experience, right? It is a feeling of pressure or worry when you're facing stress. And maybe some of you can relate. Now imagine this. You are working in the hospitality industry. You're facing different guests, having complaints, solving problems, yet you expected to stay calm, polite, and professional. Isn't it challenging, right? Well, that is the reality in hospitality. We are trained to give our best service. We greet guests completely, warmly. But there is one important thing to forget. We are humans too. We also get tired, we also feel pressure, and sometimes we also feel overwhelmed. So what do you think will happen if you keep on working even you are already and mentally exhausted?
If we continue working, even we are mentally and emotionally exhausted, our services becomes forced and less.
Okay, our services become forced, our patients become further, and that is why mental health is very important, especially in the hospitality industry. Though in the industry, caring beyond service is not only taking care of our guests, but also taking care of ourselves. Because we cannot give our best service if we are not at our best. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Juanita, for highlighting the hidden struggles in hospitality. Your message touched us deeply.
This shows that caring beyond service is not just a thing. It's a movement we can all contribute to. Let's show our appreciation with a warm round of applause. Thank you to our guest speakers for sharing such insightful perspective. Their words remind us why mental health awareness is vital in hospitality.
Let's give our speakers a round of applause for their valuable contributions. So before we will have our closing remarks, let us have a commitment pledge. Please stand up, everyone. And if you believe caring beyond service starts with mental health, say aloud, I care. I care.
We appreciate everyone's participation. Your voices shows that caring beyond service is a shared commitment.
As we end, we extend heartfelt gratitude to our speakers for their wisdom and to our audience for your engagement. Together, we've taken a step toward caring beyond service. reminded that true excellence in hospitality is not only about skills and service, but also about understanding and supporting one another.
Mental health matters. Behind every role in hospitality is a person who deserves care, respect, and support. Today is not the end of the conversation, but the beginning of a more compassionate workplace.
We would like to sincerely thank our guest speakers for sharing their knowledge and experiences and for helping us see the importance of mental health in the industry.
And to our audience, thank you for your active participation and openness. Your engagement shows that change is possible when we all care together.
Let us continue to carry this message forward. Caring beyond service means putting people first. Thank you and have a meaningful and